Hi, everyone. Come on in. We are back for round 2 today of lives. Welcome in. We're waiting for some friends to get on because this is a live. Feel free to hit hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. That lets me know you stopped by. I always love to see who stopped by. All right. Oh, I got to put my self on here, don't I? Hey, Debbie! Twice in one day. Twice in one day. Just cutting up my last sheet. So I thought, and catch the end of it. There we go. We're gonna need this for today, I think. I have so much stuff to go with this one. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? My mouth is watering because I just pulled it out of the oven. It's not homemade, it's the Rhodes frozen dough that you let rise all day and then you bake it, and it's just like heaven, especially when it's warm. It doesn't even have to be warm. It's that good. And I put it out this morning, and of course, 3 o'clock I want to go live, and I go in the kitchen. I'm like, if I don't put this bread in right now, it's gonna over puff, and so I put it in. It takes 22 minutes. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm always squinting. I need to remember to bring my glasses down here, but then I'm flipping my glasses around, so I don't know what's more annoying. Yeah, twice today. I worked a lot over the weekend. I want to get some things done here. I have some kits that need to go out, and so I cannot wait until I'm done to go pig out on it. I'm telling you, I have butter out the room temperature that's going to go right on the warm bread. And I may not even eat dinner, and I don't care. I made it to go with our dinner, but I may not be able to control myself. It's that bad. That's the only thing about making that stuff. All right. So guys, I want to do some pages. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, this is not the size I usually do, but let's just say, so usually I put all my pages together and then I make my binding. Okay. And let me go here. Hold on. I put my pages together and I get my signatures in and I make my binding. And then I like to go and decorate each page individually. So I'm doing this a little backwards of how I'm used to. So, because we don't have time to make one today. We just don't. We just don't. So I was starting with this guy, and I wish I had two of him, which I'll print another one for the kit. I'm just looking at a couple other things I have here. Um, so one idea I had was to do kind of an envelope, and I have these little fancy scissors. If you guys have seen these, that you can do. But I kind of want this side to be flat, so I'm going to cut a little bit more off. God, I hate to do that to this piece, but I am going to. This is just going to be an easy peasy one. And maybe we'll have an extra strip for something else. And I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah, we have an extra strip. I'm just eyeballing it. Now, the one thing I don't have out is my fabric tack. What I use when I glue, here it is. Oh, this is Fabrifix, but there's Fabri-Tac too. They're both really good. This one blew up on me. Hang on. I haven't used this since, I know when I did my last journal, it was 2021. Because my mom, I put a date inside of her journal and I saw that. Okay, so what I want to do is a very, very easy peasy thing. And that is just to create a little envelope here, or like a little slide, provided I can get anything out of here. So hold on. There we go. Maybe. Here it comes. So I'm just going to go along the edge. This does dry clear. This is my go-to. This and Fabric-Tac are my go-tos. So I'm just going to do the 3 edges here. And I have a piece of like clothy parchment paper that I'm using. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. I am leaving a little room on the side. You know what I forgot to do? We may have to do this again. I forgot to put my ink on it, and I really want to ink these. Darn it. I'm going to go from the top because I don't know what I'm doing now because I don't want to get any glue on here. So I'm going from the top. That's me. I just got to have the ink on this. I mean, look at what a difference that makes. Let me try and lay this down again. I think we're still good. I'll know in a second. Okay. I'm just going to leave that ink right out here so I don't forget. Hi, Denise. Come on in, sister. Oh, crooked. Here we go. So we're just putting together little junk journal pages. We're just going to have some fun today. So I kind of made an envelope here, just a little pocket. Not an envelope, a pocket. And we are doing the steampunk. So then I need something really light to go inside. But it has to be on a thicker stock. So let me check what I have here. And I always, with my journals, I mean, everybody's different. With my journals, I really like to make sure you have room to write. Now, what the one thing I didn't do, hold on, I'm going to trim this down. The one thing I didn't do was make lined sheets. And you really should always have those if you're doing a journal. All right, so this will fit in here perfectly. So I need to cut right about the end of this guy. I'm going to cut him a little shy of that. Okay. This is how simple this stuff is, guys. And you can use brown if you don't want to use black. Kind of the same thing we did this morning. Robin, welcome in. It's good to see you. All right. So then that fits in here, right? So, you know, if you have a journal, you're going to have many, many, many pages. This will just be one. You have your little pocket, and then you have your little slide for your paper. I think I showed you guys I have these nifty little scissors. I have a whole bunch of different ones. And I just went around the edge with this. Now, what I wished I had was I used to have, well, it's somewhere. There's a little machine. It's about this big, not a machine, a stamp. And it's different corners. You can get different corner effects. I would have done rounded corners on here, but I don't know. It's with my Cricut stuff upstairs, I think. I'll put this in this way. Okay. So then I don't want to be done with this yet. Maybe we'll come back to it. I'm thinking. Because I'd really like to put some lace on here. And what I love, love, love about junk journals is that sometimes this is not going to work, but this is what I'm thinking, you guys. What I love is that lace can hang out of the top of your journal. It's so, so pretty. Let me see if I can grab a piece here. I have this one that might work. I think this one would be perfect. I wish I had off-white, but I don't. We have this color. No, I don't think that's gonna go. Oh, I have this. Yeah, maybe we don't do the white. Hold on. I can't get my stuff, like, I got to keep it together. This is going to be perfect. I don't know. This is just some ribbon I have, but I'm going to let it hang over the side and over the top. Not by that much, just enough where it's a little annoying. Oh gosh, these scissors are not good. Get these puppies out. And I actually think I want to stamp on this. Let me find a stamp. I have these border stamps. Should we just try it? I don't know. Oh, my ink's up here. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried this. Oh, it did. It's a little crooked, but I like it. It's unique. Let's just run with it. I mean, I was thinking about redoing it, but why? All right, so I'm going to put some fabric fix down. It is still having a hard time with me. I have a new one upstairs. If I have to go get it, I'll go get it. That's Fabri-Tac. They're the same thing. So I'm just going right across. I'm going to put this down and move it over a little. So that works. And we have this. And then I want to add, you know what would be cute? Let me cut something. I have this Velcro. Now, I don't know if this is going to be too strong. So we may. We'll see. But what would be cool is if we took like, this isn't thick enough. I need something on a cardstock. Hold on. I'm going through my pile over here. Brother and a half. Hold on, please. No, this is too busy. Way too busy. We're gonna try this one. Sorry, folks. I was looking for something on cardstock. And we do not need this whole thing. We need Oh, I don't like the way that turned out. Hold on. I guess we'll do a thicker one. I dropped it. Okay. Because what I was thinking, guys, is to do a little buckle here. But it would be Velcroed. I think that would be really cute. This is a little crooked. I think I just made it worse. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to do the edges of this. Everything wants to fall off of my desk. Well, I can do the back side. Why not? So we're going to glue this on the inside. Okay. Now the only thing is you're going to see white. I didn't think of that. You're going to see white behind here. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and put if it works. Fabric glue down. This stuff is strong. Did you guys know you can use this for your beads too? I've never tried it, but I was watching something the other day and they do that. Okay, so let's perfect. When they're like that. I probably should have done this before I went in here. I don't like okay, don't do what I'm doing. All right. This is sticky. This stuff dries so quick, I cannot pick up this paper right now. So I'm going to peel the backing off of this sticker. That way, this will be two-sided. Sticking over a little bit. So I'm going to go in on this side and just trim it slightly. You can still see, it's not 100% even. You can still see a little bit of the black dots underneath, but that's okay. I think it's okay. And then I want to try this Velcro. Voila! I'm not sure I like this hanging over again. I don't like the middle on here, so we're gonna put a rhinestone in the middle. There's really something clogging up. Oh, we got to put the paper back in here. I mean, that's just one page. How fun was that? I think that was so fun. All right. Okay. So that's one page. Then we have this. That's what I want to get done today. I have zero ideas. This thing is driving me nuts, though. I may run upstairs and grab my new one until I can figure out why this. Hold on. This baby's having so many issues. I think there's. All right, we'll try again. And again, I'm using Fabrifix. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I have Fabric Tack upstairs. All right. So I still feel like I need something here. Pull out my bag of tricks. So I made all these embellishments this morning. And I'm kind of wondering if I should put one of these on the end. I think I should. Doesn't that look cool? Bring you guys down a little bit more. See if this will cooperate. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Wow, 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 wow. I can't continue to work with this stuff. I don't know what the problem is other than I've had it for a million years. All right, so we're going to put this down and then we're going to put this here. I am a true believer that you can overdo things, but it takes you a little while to get there. I'm running upstairs to grab my other fabric stuff. I can't deal with this guy. Hold on. Or did I bring it down? No, I think it's upstairs. No, it's the same stuff. The label's just different. This is the one that I is new. So maybe we'll have better luck with it. I just have to get the top off here. You know, the little seal. Okay. That will help us along for sure. Yeah. How's that for a page? I love it. I'm so happy with it. Now I'm wondering if I should put something down here, and I think I should. And I have some pink rhinestones. These are the stick-on ones. So let's take out a pack of those. My God, they give you instructions on the back, seriously? Guys, if you don't know how to use a sticker, we got bigger problems than I thought we did. 5. Watch me have a problem laying the sticker down after I was a smarty pants about it. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh, they are all individual. It's okay. So if you get one of these in my kit, just know they're all individual. Yeah, no kidding. How do you even sleep at night if you sue McDonald's because their coffee's too hot? Like, I don't know. I don't know where the common sense is gone, and it makes me sad. It really does. I'm glad my kids are raised and have common sense. I'm glad I'm not growing up in this generation. You know, my grandson's got some common sense, and he's only 8 years old. I thought these were on a strip, but oh well. We're almost there. And then this page is gonna be done, I think. I like it. Okay, so that's just one page. I'm trying to move this big box out of my way. All right. And you know, junk journals are thick. Pages have depth to them. Now, here's the thing. When you bind this, these two pages are not going to end up against each other unless they're right in the center of your book. So I think I'm going to do the last page. Instead of the inside pages right now. Now, what should we do? I just did my big idea. These will not be next to each other whatsoever. We could do another pocket. We could do a belly band. Oh, you know what we did earlier that I kept that we should use? We could use this as a belly band. I just love how this turned out. Keep these. You never know where you might want to throw them in. Yeah, so I think we'll do a belly band back here. And that means you just glue the top and the bottom. Oh, I think I have to poke. Oh boy. This one works. Whoa, baby, this one works. Okay. I want it centered. That glue's gonna pop out everywhere. Hold on. That was the extreme from the last one I was working with. I think so too, Kath. I don't want to get glued down to my desk. Let's just give it a hot second here to dry. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. This would fit in there. Oh, no, it won't. I have to cut some of it off. I have another idea. Sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet. Kind of double. Yeah, we still have the back. We can still do this. Eyeballing. Totally eyeballing. Although I'm wondering if I want something with more of a print on it other than this. You know what? Sometimes it's okay to keep things simple. Let's darken the I forgot on the big one, but oh well. Just do this one real quick. I'm gonna have to re-glue this because now it's bugging me that I didn't put this down because it makes such a huge difference. Glue never behaves when you're live. Never. We have the messy palette AJ in the house on YouTube. I'm gonna have to re-glue it, but it was my fault. It worked fine. I just screwed up. And I was working with a bottle that wasn't working, and now this one's coming out a million miles an hour. All right, let's put this back down. I'm really glad I took it off to do that. Move it over slightly here. So this paper will fit. I'm going to wait until this is glued down to put this sheet back in here, I think. Because I don't want them to glue together. I just love this one. Yeah, so guys, this is what you can do with my kits. All right. Should we do something down here while we're waiting for it to dry? I actually have something. I don't know if I can find it, but I have an idea. Oh, it's right here. Oh my gosh, it's humongous. Hold on. Okay, I bought this stuff years ago. I guarantee you, if you buy it now, you probably only get a fourth of this. But let me show you what it is. It's this. And it's really pretty. So let's do, you need 3 rows. Come on, a little bit more. 3 by, right here. Okay. It's cheapy stuff, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna cut everybody and then cut it down the center. Because I only want 3 rows. Or maybe I only want 2 rows. I don't want to cover up my background. Let's see what this looks like. And then we'll decide. I forgot I had, well, I knew I had it. This is what drives me nuts. That's been up there for 5 years. I knew exactly where it was and I knew exactly what I had. Yet I can come home from the store and not be able to find what I'm looking for. Maybe we just want 1 row. We'll look at 1 row and 2 rows. Comes my little doggy. All right, let's look at 2 rows. It's kind of pretty. And then let's look at 1 row. I almost just like the 1 row. It's simpler. So I think we'll just do the 1 row. Right? And then we'll have this to go underneath. Yeah, let's just do the 1 row. All right. Who's dying to do a junk journal now? Or are you just like, no, thank you, ma'am. We'll just watch you. Isn't this so fun? All right, baby. Let's do this. I'm stretching them ever so slightly. And then put everybody down. Straight as I can. I'm never straight as an arrow, but I think we're pretty close to that. Okay. I think we're safe now to put our paper in here. So there's 2 pages. Now they probably, if you fold them like this, will not be next to each other at all. All right. Now these are going to be tricky because I put so much on this side. Oh gosh, what are we going to do here? I still have to use my flowers. Something tells me this might be too plain. We're going to come back to that maybe. Maybe we will. I don't know. Uh, sorry, I'm second guessing myself right now. I'm wondering if what I was missing. I don't know. I guess we'll leave it. This side I'm really happy with. Thank you. Duh. I'm so glad you're here to help the less fortunate that don't see what's right in front of their eyes. Like you said, it's when you go live. Okay. So let's do something else here. And I think I want to cover the whole back of one of these. Um Kind of. Kind of. I'll show you in a second. Oh God, don't need that. All right, let me trim this real quick. I'm still laughing at how dumb I am. Open the closure. Okay. All right, now, still holding on to those. I want to take these little, I don't know what you call them. These little scissors that make all these little designs in here, and I have other ones. And I think I want to go all the way around. Hey, Nikki! My lives are full of those. Never fails, sister. Never fails. Okay. So I just totally. Oh my God. These scissors are so teeny tiny. I think they're meant for children, which is probably good for me. Molly needs things for children. Okay. Now I don't know. This is just paper. So I it should work, but it might not be as clean. Oh yeah, it's working. And then it's just trying to get into these like little divots. I could never cut straight with any of those scissors. I finally put them in the garage sale stuff. Oh, dang it. What's the name of them? Pinking shears or something? These are just the paper. I don't know what they are. Um, I have no idea what we're doing here. I'm going with my gut and I'm just going with the flow. I'm following the creative process as I always say to everybody. And we'll see where she takes us. We will just see where she takes us. Now I do have, bear with me. I have some little envelopes that I would like to use. So what I can do is cut the top off of here. There's a couple ways to do this. This one, I'm going to cut the top off. Guys, again, the last time I did this was in 2021, so thank you for bearing with me. Now, let me do this. Inking, 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 nonstop. Sorry, guys. It's my thing. You know that. Like, I have to ink everything. Six a.m.? Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay. Our friend on YouTube. Signing off at 6 a.m. there, which means they're from Australia, most likely. Okay. I have quite a few people from Australia. What I'd love to have is a doily I could put behind here, and I don't. But I do have yay or nay to the polka dots. I'm thinking the polka dots look really, really stinking cute in here. Um, okay, I know what we're gonna do. We are gonna put this down. Man, this stuff is messy, messy. I guess you have to put the cap on every time you're done. All right. Oh, I didn't ink it. Oh well. We will all survive without me inking the edges of this one, right? Because we're gonna put trim around this one. And I have this stuff I've never used. I found it today. It's from Walmart. It's 5.5-inch white burlap ribbon. Okay. Now let me get a straight cut on here. Well, I don't think there is such a thing. So what I was thinking was, okay, this is little sloppy organic kind of stuff. Woo! Lots of little crumbs. So I think I'm going to put that down on this side. I love Fabric-Fuse. You don't have to cover the whole thing. And we'll trim off the excess when we're done. There you go, Kathy. Thank you. I love that idea. Should I try this side? The glue's not dry yet. Oh, this side isn't co-op. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, if I fray anymore, we're not going to have any more. We're going to have a bunch of nutting. Get the inside of that envelope too. That looks so cool. Thanks, Kathy, for the idea. I forgot about that. All right. We're probably not going to do this last page. But I feel like I really am missing something around here. I don't, hold on. Who doesn't love some rickrack? That might be just what we needed here. I was gonna lay it over the end, but I don't think so. All right, I'm kind of close. If I need to trim it up, I will. Let's get this down. If I don't put too much glue down, man, this stuff's really pouring out. Here we go. That's a little bit better. On the bottom, I was able to go behind the frayed edge. Okay. My hands are all full of glue, y'all. I think that works. I don't, whoops. I don't love it as much as my other pages at all, but I think it looks good. It's back in my box. And then I'm gonna put the hold on, please. I'll put the envelope in the middle. But wait, there's more. Oh gosh. More glue, more glue, more glue. Some janky stuff that happened down here, but I'm gonna hide it. All right, and then maybe put this. Piece here. I don't know, you guys. I'm just going with what, like, again, I'm just following the process and like wherever it's taking me. Oh, I didn't ink it. That's okay. I can still ink this one. I don't always ink everything, but you guys watch me enough to know that I do a lot of it. I do an awful lot of it. All right. Now I can't leave that in there because the glue is from underneath has sput out, but that's basically that. Now, I want to put another embellishment down here. Maybe just a little bit more simple one. Oh, that one. That one has to go on here. Clean up. Aisle 6. Okay. Guys, I think this page is done. And then, like I said, we'll put the we'll put this in here, but I want my glue to all dry before I do that. So we'll have, you can do a pull out on this page. All right, so we're about done. I'm not gonna do this page because John's gonna be home and I gotta go. So loving this one. I just came up with that on the fly. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm gonna let everybody hang out and dry. And I will not see you tomorrow. My bread, you had to remind me. I forgot about it. Once I walk up there, I'm gonna smell it again. tomorrow I'm doing work for my, like, real job that I have to get, so I will not be on. I have to dedicate the whole day to that. Um, but I'll be back on Wednesday, okay? And, I'll shoot you guys, like, a Facebook in the morning. I never know, like, Kathy, this morning I was like, "Hey, I'm up." I was working down here for, like, 3 hours, and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna do a live with my progress so far." So, and I don't know what we're gonna do on Wednesday. I'm really liking my junk journaling series. We may do signatures and I'll show you how to sew them into the binding before we quit our journaling series. Um, so I don't know. I don't know right now, but all right, guys. I hope you have a great evening. Love you all. Bye.